Jon Taffer makes a lot of people look pretty stupid. Today in this video, I'm going to cover 7 times Jon Taffer of Bar Rescue got punked by owners instead of him doing the punking. Welcome back to Finale, let's get into the video. Number 7, sticks and stones didn't stick either. Frauds and embezzlement seem to track Jon from wherever he is and then follow him like a shadow. While working on Sticks and Stones bar, Jon found out that the owner was using the bar services for personal expenses and filling it under the name of Bar Rescue. By the time the realization came, Jon had already lost $50,000 worth of resources and cash. He fired many of the careless members of his staff who let this mismanagement happen and also sued the manager. The project was left in the middle of the renovation and caused a dent to his reputation as a smart business person, but we need some hits every now and then to grow as human beings personally and in workplaces, don't we?
And grabbing it on the mouth is always a great option too.
And there you go, Kev. You just licked her cigarette filter when you take a drink of that glass.
Number 6, Spacefarers owner ran away. Facing the New York skyline, this bar was located in an ideal location and naturally caught Jon's attention. Jon spent weeks on fixing the horrible interior and ameliorated even the most basic of things like music and bar service. When the time for the complete payment came, COVID-19 intruded and the owner ran away without completing the payments decided according to the contract. The project caused Jon total damage of $40,000 and, more importantly, his invaluable time. He was later chased down obviously and was sued by Bar Rescue, but the audacity to dine and dash in such a manner is commendable to say the least.
Spike TV reality series. Taffer and Amy Barini were separated so the ugly wrestling match didn't escalate into a knockdown drag-out.
Number 5, ripped off by a local owner. A bar named The Union was a project that Taffer picked up after the owner allegedly begged him to work as he was losing profits drastically. He got Jon to work for him without even paying in advance and managed to get the whole restaurant done this way. At the end of the renovation, this guy ridiculed Jon's work and reverted all the changes, paying him less than half of what was promised. The smart business owner learned a lesson after getting punked so severely and has not worked for pro bono since then. No matter how bad the situation is, once bitten, twice shy.
You
don't think I know about the beers, man? You know about the beers. What is this draft beer right here?
That is an Imperial IPA.
What is the ABV?
Number 4, giving him the short pour. Jon is the supposed lord of bar science and is known to be able to distinguish well between good brands of booze, but may lack the philosophy of quantity. During one of his visits to a bar project he was working on, he ordered a drink and insisted to pay for it despite the manager telling him that it should be on the house. The bartender brought a glass filled to the brim with crushed ice, which left a little room for the actual liquor. Jon finished his drink and then talked to the manager about the flawed service, but it was hilarious to see such an act being pulled at the Bar King.
Take the signs down, change the name, do whatever you want. I'm leaving. Tell him what you want to do, guys.
I quit.
Good luck.
Number 3, swapping good booze for a cheaper brand. One of the bar owners invited Taffer for a meeting for the renovation of his cafe-like restaurant and during the meeting pulled a prank on him. He switched his drink with a cheap alcohol brand during wine tasting and Taffer had no idea. His face did twitch for a second or two, which the camera played with funny music in the background, making him come off as a total imbecile and moron. When they finally revealed it to him, all of them had a good laugh, but Taffer sure looked embarrassed.
Somebody who takes money from his mom, then drinks and acts like it. Do you blame me?
No.
Okay, get your son together and I'll come back.
Number 2, Pepes Mexican Restaurant. Jon Taffer spent weeks on this particular project and even changed the name of the bar from Pepes Mexican Restaurant and Cantina to Par Bar. He introduced a golf course into the restaurant and changed the vibe of the place completely. As soon as he got done with the renovations, the owner came on the camera and ridiculed him for the terrible job he had done and changed the name back. It was practically a joke because they didn't care for Taffer's services in the first place and just asked for his help to insult him.
Interestingly, I'm not really concerned about the bartenders themselves.
Peach lemonade, so 2 peach lemonade and 1
My big
Number 1, lost $600,000 on the first project. The bar business behemoth admits that he never has gone through any sort of formal training. His success has been mostly dependent on good business acumen and a highly creative mindset. However, his smart ideas and good business sense have not always been enough. The guy got tricked by one of his customers and lost $600,000. While talking about the incident, he said, "The guy was sort of a player. He cheated on his own wife and his own family, and when I was about to do business with the guy, a friend of mine said, 'Listen, Jon, you don't do business with a guy who cheats on his own family. If he cheats on them, they'll cheat on you in a minute. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.